I'm Bruno St-Andre, Mission Director on Assassin's Creed Unity. We chose that location for two main reasons. Paris itself, I don't know if you've ever visited the city, but it's a rich historical city, a beautiful playground for our brand. It's immersive, we can actually recreate the city at the time. And the French Revolution itself also. A nice historical period that we can exploit. There's a lot of cool things that happen. Pretty violent, but there's also some cool gray area within the story that we can actually put on an intrigue, and it's really interesting. It exactly fits with the story we wanted to tell with our main character, Arno. The story of Arno is a way different story. It's going to go through a lot of intrigues within the historical events of the French Revolution. His story itself is a redemption quest that he's going to go through, and we're closer to the root of the brand also. Arno's get introduced into the assassin order. You'll see him get his ritual and his initiation in the order, and also ranking up within the assassin and getting more and more involved between the conflict of the assassin and the Templars. The fact that we've introduced a shared experience so that now you can play with 4 different people, so you can play with friends. It was a mentality change also in the terms of the design, how we structure our mission. We wanted to move away from super linear missions and be more open-ended, exploit more our open world, and let the player be more creative by playing our game. We had a lot of picture reference, also historical reference of Notre Dame, how it was at the time. And also we have a really good art team that recreated all those landmarks. They've worked hard for the past 3 years to recreate in Notre Dame, Sainte-Chapelle, beautiful building. And they not only recreated the outside, but you can actually play the inside. It's fully playable, seamless. You can infiltrate, for example, Notre Dame, I think there's 7 or 8 different entrances. You can enter by the main door, you can find ways within the stained glass on the side to enter. You can actually infiltrate by the church bell on the top, going down. You can find a crypt underneath Notre Dame, by the cemetery beside, enter by the crypt. So all of this is a playable space without loading. I would say the average would be about one per 4 building as an interior playable. Yeah, it is a lot actually, and most of it. And this ratio is even better when you talk about landmarks. Most of our landmarks are actually fully playable from outside to inside. All missions are a part of the story of Arno, our main characters. Some are brotherhood missions that he can take on with other friends, and some are single player missions limited to him. The brotherhood mission are, if you remember in the past AC games, we would use to send assassin on missions on task. Now you've got the option actually to do it with your friends. You yourself involve you in a mission for the Guild of Assassin, and you take on a challenge with your friends. The campaign is around 15 to 25 hours, and to be honest, if you explore and if you get caught within what we call the 1,000 story of Paris, which is all the side content, you can give way more times than that. In terms of scale, you could think of, if you take AC4, kind of the landmass, you put it all together, we're actually twice this size. So it's the biggest city we've ever created at this point. We took the time to create tools to better construct the game also, and this project has been in production for 4 years now. So we've worked a lot on it. We knew from not exactly the beginning, but soon after the beginning, we knew that we were aiming for the next gen. So we took decision according to that. Yeah. Oh, my personal favorite, I think, it's the improvement in the stealth system that we've put on. That's my personal favorite because I like, to be honest, I like the feeling of being a predator. I think it's part of the fantasy of being an assassin. So I like being able to sneak behind in interiors. Now that we have interiors, you actually can up into a window, sneak behind a desk, and approach so close to your target that it almost feels real. And we've given more power within the stealth. We have a stealth mode right now that you can activate. You can take cover on an object, you can hide behind an object, you're moving silently, and you have new assassination moves that are available with the cover kills and stuff like that. So I would say that's my personal favorite. Out of all the other next-gen things that we have, the crowd, the beautiful graphics, the lighting, for me as a level designer and as a gamer per se, I think the stealth improvements are my favorite, yeah.